All right, day 9, chemo. Monday morning, 3 pills. Off we go. Another Monday morning. Hello.
Good evening.
Yeah, it is evening.
It is evening. The whole day is done.
This is a very excited.
Because I like being on the camera. I like doing our vlogs.
That's good then, because that's
It is
what we're
good.
doing. So.
How was your day?
Monday was short. We didn't really even, I don't think, do a whole lot today.
No, we didn't. We went to your radiation. We came home.
Yeah.
Oh, we had a visitor.
Yeah, my brother was in town, so I just saw him for about an hour at the house, which was nice to see because we haven't seen him since
Surgery day.
Surgery day.
Post-op day.
Yeah.
But yeah, we haven't seen them since we all left the hospital after your surgery.
Yeah, so it was nice to show like a scar that, well, there
He never
wasn't.
saw the scar.
That's
He
true. He
just
never
saw
saw the
bandages.
scar. He saw pre-scar, and then he saw a lot of bandages.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was able to speak this time, which was nice. Doing all right. Doing. Should we talk about the weekend?
Yeah, we'll give you a little update from the
Yeah.
weekend before we go into today and the treatment week. It was, for you, and with what's been going on, a very busy weekend, and you were the initiator of all the busyness, which was nice. Our vlog already went up for part of the weekend.
Yeah.
We had friends in town, your best friends,
Yeah.
my best friends now, yeah.
And
Marriage brings good friends.
that's true. Or should.
Yeah.
If you marry the right people. They were not staying with us, so we were able to kind of just join in on their trip. But we were able to take one full evening and go to Epcot and kind of hang out for a few hours. And honestly, because of my energy, we were able to push a lot longer than I think either of us anticipated, which was nice.
Yeah, and me and one of the friends we were talking about, should we keep going? Should we keep going? And we're just keeping eyes on Ed. You were the one pushing us around that night, and you did well. I mean, your energy paid for it a little bit yesterday, but we kind of knew that.
Yeah, and so far not terribly at any rate.
You bounced back pretty good.
Yeah, I was able to get like a very brief nap, and
I mean, I don't know. You have to share how enjoyable it was wearing a mask, walking around Epcot with your glasses fogging, all of us using hand sanitizer, wipes. I mean, it helped that they have a toddler, so they're always cleaning things anyway.
Sure.
But we all were being hygienic.
I think the mask doesn't bother me that much. The problem was I had to wear my glasses because it is more swollen, and I'm having trouble keeping the contacts in. That honestly is the thing that stunk the most for me because the mask fogs, and so my glasses kept fogging, and so just I was finding that frustrating.
And it's always interesting when we all stop at a table with food and break out the hand wipes and everyone looks at us.
Yeah, or you have to stop. I had to stop and think, should I eat that? Can I eat that? Is that something I can eat right now? It put limitations on the experience, but it wasn't enough that I shouldn't or wouldn't have done it. So overall, it was good.
And since your surgery, it was the first time you got back on any sort of rides. We rode Journey into Imagination and The Seas with Nemo. So you got to do some attractions again, some of your favorites too. The ones that don't really do anything.
Well, that's probably for the best.
That is true. And they were ones that are very predictable and you knew where, a flash might be or anything that might have otherwise startled you in post-op. So for you, it was easy to start with those ones.
Sure. It was much less jarring than any trip to the grocery store where people are screaming in there. At least I'm prepared.
Actually, at the grocery store lately, there's been more kids yelling than there were at Epcot that night. But
well, later in the night in Epcot, people
were yelling. They were not kids, though.
No.
But it was a fun night out, and it is so much fun to go to Disney with a little kid. So even if he's 20 months old, he was running around, and it was really fun to watch him get excited over everything.
Yeah, so that's the end of the weekend.
Yesterday you were feeling good enough again, other than tired, to send me back out to Horror Nights. I did not vlog because I just took, 2 hours quick went over when it opened, and it was busy Columbus Day weekend, but I got to go do a couple more houses, and thank you for sending me out again. I kind of just needed that release and to yell with reason last night, so I got to go into some houses and scream off some steam.
And I had no part of that, and that was perfect.
Yep.
And so, yeah, there's our weekend. And the day overall was fine.
You've been complaining of your scalp burning now,
My
though.
scalp, I can actually feel right now, it feels like I have a sunburn, which is what they said. And that there's potentiation for that to be a problem. Mm-hmm. I'm going to try to put more aloe as soon as we're done with this and just hope that it's enough that it doesn't burn.
Yep, and that's the type of thing, too. They said not to worry. Sometimes it happens, and it takes time to get used to. If you have to bump a day during your radiation, not that you want to add more, but if you have to bump a day, they just tack it on the end. As long as you get your 30 days in that reasonable time frame, they're able to move you. But if you're able to tolerate it, even, you think you can tolerate it, they're going to do your radiation that day because they want to get you through that 30-day sequence.
I mean, I'd rather, if I had to take it for a day of I wasn't, I was not feeling well in my stomach or something versus, or just even feeling sick than just I have a sunburn.
And they might even tell you at times, nope, it's looking raw, we'll take a day.
And that's something we're prepared for. I'm just going to have to do my due diligence to try to treat it and keep it moisturized. But, it is what it is sometimes.
Yep. Anything else, or is that's really the gist of it?
I think that is the end of the updating for day
9.
Day 9.
Can't keep track anymore.
No, maybe it's better
That's
we
good.
don't know exactly.
Yeah, we have to think about it. So we have to consciously think about it. So I guess that's a good thing because we're forgetting.
Yeah.
On to day 10.
Yeah. See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
All right. Tuesday. 3 pills. 3 pills. And it's Tuesday. Blood work day. Hopefully it goes a little better than last time.
Good evening.
Hello.
Day 10 coming to a close.
10 days.
1/3 of the way through, on our way to halfway. I mean, I guess we're not. You are, but
1/3 to halfway. That is too much math right now.
at the end of the week, you'll be halfway through.
Okay, that
Ish.
Yeah. Doing all right. It was Tuesday, so there was blood work. It went well. Only 1 stick today, which was nice.
Although nothing can actually be easy. As we found out, they didn't have the standing order for both vials, so the second vial they collected has been sitting there since last week and never got analyzed for anything useful.
I still don't even understand how that happened, or by whom, or
By the lab.
sure. Well, they took the blood.
Just interesting that they don't seem to make a bigger fuss when they get blood that they don't know why it's there. So nobody even knew that the order wasn't there. Whatever.
Yeah.
Sadly, it happens.
Anyway, we talked to them about the burning of my scalp, and there's not much you can do. We're gonna go out and buy just pure
Regular
aloe.
aloe gel.
Yeah, I mean,
And you're getting the steroid rash again.
yeah, I'm getting bumps to my forehead. It just looks like bad acne, but we had finally gotten rid of that, and it seemed like it was getting bumpy, but not terrible. But then once we changed the dose from 2 half doses, morning and night, to 1 full morning,
Yeah.
that I think my body just said, "Pew, steroids." I mean, I'm sleeping more than I was, but less than I'd like to be, especially when I have nothing but sleep right now.
And that's actually something that you were thinking about doing, a composite vlog this week is when we get behind the camera, it's kind of like our relaxed, wind down selves. We get to talk about things very, very, objectively. And it sometimes makes it look like this is easy for us to tolerate. And Ed and I have our off moments during every day and sometimes entire days where there is despair, there is,
Totally.
angst and stuff. And we don't want to give a false image of what's going on. So
No.
we are actually going to do that vlog in a collective nature and talk about some of the difficult things, because we also want you to have the opportunity to avoid it if you don't want to hear that kind of stuff. But for those of you that are going through this or something similar, we want to share with you, there's terrible moments to every day. There's terrible days and there's hard things to get past. So you see Ed's a little bummed today. That's what sparked the idea, is you were just having a lower mood day.
I think, we want to be honest with how chemo radiation's going, which overall is still not terrible.
Yes, Ed, you are tolerating it very well, but that still doesn't make it not have you have thoughts about things.
And I sometimes think about, we mince our words so as to not make people have to feel that we're bummed out, and that's fine.
It's fine for the info we share, but it's not disingenuous, but it is a little bit, powder puffed if you are coming here looking for what your cancer journey is like. So we're going to do that vlog separately. So those of you who, we respect if you don't want to be bummed out, but we also do want to share, even for our own chronicle a year from now, of what the hard things were going through this. So that's why we're splitting this vlog up into, 2 parts of the week, and we're going to produce that vlog as well.
Yeah.
So that's the next thing on our agenda, is finishing up this week and getting that vlog made and trying to do it very, very tastefully and, again, objectively, but really sharing that there's hard parts about all of this for both of us. And that's one of the reasons we avoided the caregiver video that I was going to do, is it was a bummer. Well, guess what? Maybe we will toss it in there as well, some of the things that were hard going back to day one, because it's all part of this journey. We want to share the both sides of this, as you've gotten to hear a lot of the negative, but we haven't shared how it makes us feel and what it's like to go through that. Right. So again, going to be a separate vlog, and that will be coming out probably later this week or this weekend, maybe early next week.
Main thing is, what is it like going through the journey? We're covering that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What's after the journey?
What's behind the scenes of, we're talking about going through all this. It's 2 hours of our day. What's the rest of the day look like?
Yeah. Moving forward and currently and over the next 5 weeks still.
Yep. So we'll share all of that with you, but we did want to, let everybody know that we are going to do that, because we were sitting down watching the vlogs this weekend and realized it covers our journey very well, but that is the component that we really didn't intentionally, but realized that we sugarcoated. So we do want to make sure to pull that aside and talk about it a little bit.
Yeah, minimally. I mean, we're pretty honest with it, but I think, there's
more to share, for sure. We realize that.
Yeah.
So for now, have a great night. This is going to close out our part 1, just so they're more digestible vlogs.
Yep.
And we'll see you for the rest of the week, and then that kind of bummer vlog, if you will, but some more detailed information about everything.
Informative.
Informative.
Yes.
Have a great night, everybody.
Good night.